In this lecture, let's see how we can deploy the agent that we have built using agent script. So these were the steps that we followed when we were deploying the agent which we built in the legacy agent builder, and the steps remain actually same. So let's just do that. So the first is we need to have our agent where we should have our topics, instruction, action, and we should activate it. So if we see our agent, it is currently activated. So version 2 is activated. So we are good to go from step 1 point of view. So let's move to the next steps. And for that we need omnichannel. So let's go to omnichannel. I think omnichannel is already enabled in this org. Enhanced routing we can turn on. And if you want to understand why we are doing all of that, that was actually covered in the last lecture where we deployed the service agent. I mean, when we were deploying the service agent from the legacy Agentforce builder. Then we need the routing configuration. So why do we need routing configuration? Because we need a queue. Why do we need a queue? Because we are going to create a Omni flow. There we need this queue. So I'm just going to create a routing configuration. Let's give it priority 1. Most available, and then let's create a queue also. And the routing configuration is agent routing. Okay, and it will be available for the messaging session. Yeah. Now the next step is we need to create the omni-channel flow, but before that we need to enable the digital experience because we are going to deploy this to the site, right? So let's just enable digital experience and let's click on save. And let's actually create a site as well because this will take little time to get activated. And meanwhile, I'll go to the flow. We need to create an omni-channel flow as well. So you can use any template here. Okay, so this site will spin up in a few times. So let's create a new flow. And this you can actually see from here. If you see in the connections, we don't see anything. So I'm not able to add connections because I think we committed the version. To the committed version, we can't make changes. So here in the connections, you have to be in the canvas to see all that. In the connection, let's click on add a new connection. So right now we can only deploy this in the messaging. So let me just select that and add to the agent. Now here, if you go, you will see that what are the responses this agent support, and escalation also we can add to transfer the call to the human. We have already seen how to do that. It's very straightforward. You just need a escalation flow and inbound routing. So we need to have a inbound omni-channel flow, which will route the work to this particular agent. So that is why we are creating this flow here. Let's just search for omni-channel flow. Okay. This is fine. And here, yeah, this is also ready. So let's just activate this site as well. Okay. And here to this omni-channel flow, what do we want to do? Whenever a new messaging session request comes, we want to route that work to our agent, right? So let's create a new resource which will hold the record ID. Again, I'm going a little faster. We had done this step by step, explaining all the steps in detail. So if you feel like I'm doing a little fast, please watch the last lecture of deployment. So this is the record ID that I need, and simply I can just route the work to the agent. Route work to agent. And we want to route this record ID work to the service channel messaging, and the routing type is we need to choose the Agentforce Service Agent here. And okay, I have to activate the agent. Yeah, this is the version 3. So commit this version. Okay, so the problem is not actually in the inbound routing flow, it's actually in the escalation flow. Basically, we have this escalation topic, so it also requires escalation flow, which we are not covering right now. So what I will do is in this version, let's go here in the script. I'm going to remove this topic, the topic escalation. And since this is removed, so we also have to remove it from here. So now we don't need the escalation flow. What's the error? Okay, maybe you have to remove this also. Yeah, now it is saved. So now let's create a connection here, and messaging type is messaging, add to agent. Okay, now if you see this in the canvas, so it seems like this escalation flow is mandatory. Not sure why it is, because I had actually created it similarly here, and here escalation flow was not mandatory, and I was able to add the inbound flow. Let's see in the script. Okay, only adaptive response allowed, true. This is the only thing here. So let's just do the similar thing. Let's remove all of this. Okay, this is interesting. So when we added the messaging, it added all of that, and that's fine. Now let's just see that. So we have this messaging added, and let's just save it. Now if we see it from the canvas, okay, this is fine. In the script mode, we only have, okay, we need to have only one parameter here. Again, it seems like some issue. Escalation flow should not be like mandatory there. Now we have this version 4, so let's commit it. And now we can activate this version. Okay, now if we go here, and so we have this record ID. Now we should be able to route the work. We want to route the work on this record ID, from this record ID to the messaging, and it should be Agentforce Service Agent. And yeah, the agent is coming up. So you have to have your agent active, and that agent should also have a messaging added. So when we added from the canvas, it actually added some additional parameter which became mandatory. So when we remove that, then it allowed us to save this. So again, as I said, it's still in beta, so we are seeing all of this issue, but we will have to fix that one by one, and most probably Salesforce will be able to fix all of these issues. Okay, so that's fine. Now if we go here, so we have this software agent added here, and we need the fallback queue which we created. Because of this fallback queue, we had to create that routing configuration and omni-channel stuff, right? So let's just save it. Let's call it route work to agent. Okay, activate it. And the moment we create a flow, inbound omni-channel flow, which is routing a work to the agent, then here now when we switch to canvas, we should start seeing that, right? So now route work to agent is showing up here. And even though this escalation flow is showing mandatory, there is not a problem when we remove those variables. And when we see this in the script view, yeah, it's only showing this part. It's not showing additional parameter. So yeah, maybe if you also face the similar issue, just remove this other parameters from this connection messaging in the script mode, because in the canvas mode, you don't have that option. And then you can activate your agent. Only if your agent is active, that will show up while creating this a flow, and then you can add that. Okay, so we are done with this part. We have our flow, and I think here we had also activated this side. And now the next step is, let's go to the messaging setting here. So turn on messaging. Okay, and create a new channel of enhanced chat. Channel name is messaging or agent. It is of type web, and domain should be my.site.com. Make sure you are giving the same and click on next. Routing type will be OmniFlow. So you might see this option Agentforce Service Agent, but when I'm using this for this agent script agent, it's actually not working. I mean, when I deploy this embedded service deployment to the site, my agent was not coming. But when I chosen the OmniFlow, and that is why in this lecture I'm discussing everything about OmniFlow, it worked. Maybe it will work very soon. Then we don't have to create these OmniFlows. But for now, OmniFlow is the right way. So the flow name was route work to agent, and the fallback queue we need. So that should be messaging queue. Save it, accept it, and click save. So maybe to avoid the issue that I was facing, when you have to enable messaging, keep yourself in the script while enabling messaging, because in that case, it will only add this much parameter. But if you enable it from the canvas mode, it is adding those additional parameter. So in my other org, I had actually enabled messaging from script mode. Okay, so yeah, this message channel is created and it is routing work to this particular agent. This is our fallback queue. So everything is fine. Let's just see if this message channel is active or not. Yeah, this is active also. So it would have also created a embedded service deployment. So if we go to embedded service deployment, yeah, messaging for agent is created. It's using the same messaging channel. The only thing that we need to do is publish this. Meanwhile, it is getting published. Our next step is to add the course setting. So again, all of this we had discussed why this course is needed. Okay, it's already there, but it should be star.my.site.com. So it should be all the sites, right? So just add this. And yeah, I think our embedded service deployment is also ready. It was published. Yeah, it's coming up here. So now let's go to this site and let's go to the builder. And here let's add the component. And yeah, it has taken the embedded web deployment. This is our web deployment, always visible. With this, let's publish it. So now we have our flow, which is routing the work to this agent, which is active. We have an agent which is active, and we also have messaging setting configured, embedded web deployment configured. So with that, it should take some time, but let's just see that. Yeah, our agent is coming up here. I mean, the chat at least is coming. Let's see that if everything goes well, this will route the work through the omni-channel flow to our agent, which is the SoftDrink agent. Yeah, so SoftDrink agent joined and it should now greet us with the message. So this message is coming from here. This is the message that it is giving. So if you want to make changes, you can create a new version, change those message, and then it will start greeting with that message. Okay, so we can say that what is the status of my order 100. Perfect. The status of your order 100 is open. So now the agent that we built using the agent script, we are able to deploy that to the community side. So we are able to test it end to end. So now we have two options to create our agent. Your legacy Agentforce builder is still there. You can create your agent that way, or you can use this agent script to create your agent. Deployment remains almost very same. All the steps that we performed while deploying the legacy Agentforce agent is same as for this agent.